In this video, we're going to create a ghost in Google Drawing, and as we do so, we're going to talk about some vocabulary and some thought processes that go into creating a Google Drawing. So I already have opened Google Drawing on my screen, but as a reminder, I'm going to go to my Google Drive, and what you would do is click on New, More, Google Drawings, and that will open Google Drawing for you. I've already opened it because I wanted the vocabulary to be on my page as I show you. And what we're going to do is create a ghost, and I'm going to highlight right here. I've already made a ghost, so you can kind of see what your end product will look like as an example. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is think about how would I insert shapes into a Google Drawing. And when I go up to the menu, I see the word Insert. So I'm going to click Insert and Shapes and move across, and I'm going to choose this shape that says Flowchart Delay. I'm going to click it. I'm going to click on my Google Drawing. Now I want to turn that shape, so I'm going to go to the ball at the top and get the plus sign and click and drag and turn that shape over. Now right now that would be a pretty small ghost. So I need to make it bigger. I'm going to click on the corner and get my two arrows and drag it to the size I want my ghost's body to be. When I get it the right size, you can see as I drag closer, it gets skinnier. As I drag away, it gets bigger. I can make it longer. So I'm going to let go, and this is going to be the body of my ghost. Now, I want to go get the same shape for my ghost's arms. I can go back to the Insert tool, but as most of you know, there's a Shape tool right here, so I'm going to use that. Shapes, I'm going to go back and get that very same and put it on my page, and then I'm going to make it longer and skinnier for my ghost's arms. I think I'll do a little shorter. Take that ball and turn it, and I'm going to stick that arm right on my ghost. Now, I want the same size and shape of arm for the other side. So, down here I have a reminder for you. If I want to copy it, I'm going to click on the shortcut Control C, and then I'm going to paste it by clicking Control V. Remember, you hold both of those keys down at the same time. I'm going to get 4 arrows and move that arm to the other side. Go up to the ball and get my plus sign and turn it. And put it on my ghost where I would like it to be. Now, I'm going to click off, and you can see so far I've got a body and 2 arms. Now, I'm going to make some eyes. To make the eyes, I'm going to go up to my Shape tool again. I'm going to grab, I'll do the circle. It's called a Flowchart Connector. It looks more of a circle than the oval up here, but you could use either one because you're going to click on it and resize it anyway. To keep the same proportions, I want to drag the corner. Now remember, if you're dragging a side, you're going to change the shape of that shape, which is fine if you want it to change. If you do that and don't like it, just go up to your undo arrow and click, and it will go right back. I'm going to grab the corner and drag it in and make it smaller. And I'm going to make the eye black. So I'm going to go to the bucket and fill it in. I want 2 eyes, so I'm going to go back down here to the shortcut and do Control C, Control V, and get 2 eyes. Now before I put them on my ghost, I want my ghost to be white and my eyes to be black. So I am going to group the shapes I have right here and make them white. So to group the shapes, I'm going to click up here above it and drag across my ghost. Oh, I got my eyes in there. I'm going to drag across my ghost to group it. Now I have all those shapes chosen. I'm going to go to the bucket and I'm going to make them white. Now with my white background, you remember that the gray squares will not print if we actually printed out your image. So this is a white ghost on a white background at this point. Now I'm going to go to the eyes and get 4 arrows and drag them onto my ghost. And I would like a mouth. So for the mouth, I'm going to use the same shape I used for my arms and my body. I'm going to make it smaller and turn it again with that ball at the top. I also want it to be black. Whoop. I've seen a lot of you do what I just did. The border color is the pencil. I just made the border of my mouth black, and the color did not change. The bucket will change the color by filling it in. I will put the mouth on my ghost, and the last thing I want to do, as you saw this ghost up here that was white on a white background and you couldn't see it, I'm going to put triangles at the bottom right here. So I'm going to go back to the shape tool. I'm going to put a triangle down here. I'm going to turn it over so that it's hanging down. I'm going to grab the corner with 2 arrows and make it smaller. And I'm going to again copy and paste. Control C, Control V, and place those on my ghost. Now, I want those to be white also, so I'm going to group. And go to my bucket, fill them with white. Now, with the ghost, I see all these black lines, and I don't want to see those. So I'm going to do something called transparent lines. So I'm going to group my ghost again and drag all the way across it. I'm going to go up to that border that I clicked on earlier, and I chose black, which all my borders are black. I'm going to make my borders transparent. Transparent means I'm not going to be able to see them. I can see right through them. So I'm going to click it. Now, right now they're blue because I have it selected. When I click off my ghost, you're not going to see lines anymore. You also don't see my ghost very well. So what I'm going to do is go and change my background now to make my ghost show up. So I'm going to click on the background with the right side of my mouse. If you're using a Chromebook, you're going to spread 2 fingers apart and click on your keypad. I'm going to right click, background, and choose a color for the background for the rest of the page that's behind my ghost, and then my ghost will show up. Remember that you can choose, I'm going to right click again, the background, you can choose solid backgrounds or gradient backgrounds. If you choose gradient, remember the background color will be lighter in the middle and darker around the outside. When you finish, make sure that you have your name on the drawing, not just up here in the title. So I'm going to click text box and type my name. Remember, if you want a capital letter, you're going to hold down the Shift key when you type the letter. Now when I click off of this, my name is on the paper. That way, when you share it with me, I'll be able to print it for you and know who it belongs to. So to share, go up to your share button. You're going to type my name. Just start typing NELL and I will show up at the top of your list and you can click my name and click send. When I see that you have shared it with me, I will check for the skills that you've used, make sure your name is on it, and I will print it for you and deliver it. Thank you.